Dad. I don't know if you can hear me, but there's some things I never got to say, so I'm saying them now. I still reach for my phone sometimes when something good happens in my life. Then I remember you're not gonna answer, and I sit there staring at the light. There's still a jacket by the doorway. I know you haven't worn it in a while, but I can't bring myself to move it. Guess I'm not ready to lose your smile. Mom says I look a little more like you now. I laugh and say it's probably true, but I'd trade every bit of that resemblance for 5 more minutes sitting next to you. You always said that life keeps moving, even when your heart says please don't go. I never knew how hard those words would be until I had to learn them on my own. When heaven borrowed my hero, I wasn't ready to let you leave. I had so much left to tell you, so many things you needed to see. You taught me how to stand when life gets heavy, how to keep my word and stay strong. But nobody ever taught me how to be your son when you're gone. So if heaven lets you hear me, Dad, I hope you know I'm still trying to make you proud everywhere I go. I remember riding in your old car. You turned the radio up too loud. I pretend that I was embarrassed, but secretly I loved it when you sang. You tell me, son, don't rush your life. Money ain't the thing that makes you rich. Take care of the people who love you. Be a man who doesn't have to pretend. I didn't understand those lessons, not when I was 17. I thought I knew more than my father. Funny how different life looks to me. Now I catch myself saying your sayings to people I don't even know. And every time I hear my own voice, it feels like you're standing close. I remember the last conversation, and that's the part I wish I could change. Nothing about it felt important. We were talking about an ordinary day. You asked me if I'd eaten dinner. I said I'd call you when I got home. You said, alright son, drive safe. And somehow that was the last goodbye. If I'd known those were the final words, I'd have stayed there another hour. I would have told you how much I loved you, instead of acting like I had forever. When heaven borrowed my hero, it took a piece of me that day. But you left me more than memories. You left me everything you couldn't say. You taught me how to love my family, how to forgive and how to stay, how to put my feet back underneath me when the whole world falls away. So if heaven lets you hear me, Dad, I hope you know I'm still trying to make you proud everywhere I go. I got older, just like you told me. Started seeing what you couldn't explain, how a man can hide 1,000 worries behind a simple I'm okay. Now I understand those quiet evenings when you sat alone after work. You weren't always made of steel, Dad. You just didn't want me seeing you hurt. I'm sorry for the doors I slammed, for all the words I shouldn't have said. I was young and thought you'd always be here. I never knew time was running out ahead. I wish I could sit beside you now and tell you I finally understand. You weren't supposed to know everything. You were just doing the best you can. I had a son of my own one day. He asked me who was in the picture. I said, "That's your granddad, buddy." And suddenly my eyes started getting wet. He asked me what you were like, and I smiled before I could reply. I said he was the strongest man I knew, and he told the worst jokes of his life. I hope I give my son what you gave me, the kind of love that doesn't need a speech, the kind that shows up when you're tired, the kind that says I'm here before you speak. And when my boy grows up and leaves me, I try not to hold him back too tight, because now I finally understand. You were just trying to give me life when heaven borrowed my hero. I wasn't ready to let you leave. I had so much left to tell you, so many things you needed to see. You taught me how to stand when life gets heavy, how to keep my word and stay strong. And even though I miss you every day, your love keeps telling me, move on. When I look into my son's eyes, sometimes I swear I see you there. Maybe that's how you keep on living. Maybe that's how heaven answers prayers. So if heaven borrowed my hero, I hope they know what they receive, because you were more than just my father. You were the man who believed in me before I believed in myself. There's still that jacket by the doorway, and I still can't move it dead. Maybe someday I will, but not tonight. Tonight I'll sit here and remember the way you laughed, the way you sang, the way you told me, drive safe, I'll keep my word, I'll take care of my family. I'll try to be the man you raised me to be, 'cause that's the part of you that heaven couldn't borrow. Your love, your lessons, your heart, your son. I'm still here, Dad, still trying, still making you proud. And wherever you are, I hope you know I love you. I'll see you someday.